alright? I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your dyslexia. No, I think I also because I skipped that bit too fast. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Not aha at me. Don't worry, Leo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had more to come on poem. Great job, Leon. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this deep. I'm a deep person. My ideology's very complicated. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. True. Very true. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. Record and cut off because it just exceeded the 60-minute time limit. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sora, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyse all of the nuisance. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri at this point never really asked it though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about it so much. You do your own thing. Of course I can do my own thing. I'm my own person. My throat is dry from like speaking and reading all of it. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. But I don't want to do this at all. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Shut up. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well then, let's read it. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside it for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinals are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What do you mean by that? That's pretty metaphorical for something that could mean something later on. So what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Yeah. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on stronger. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, this is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just end up getting a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't care about your advice. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. If everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's illogical after all, I say. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Costa Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. That gingerly. I don't know. Dyslexia. It's amazing. I'm just gonna say gingerly. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read into tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? Sorry. It's completely about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It's just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions... Oh god. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did like it. Sarah likes it, and Leon did. No, I did not! No, I did not! So, based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I'll appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. I Leon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to press out a new member, Yuri. Fuck's sake. That's not what you're stands up a spot. Maybe you're just jealous that Leon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately got my word to make everything that I do overly coochie. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew this size big as soon as Leo started showing up. It's not my fault. I have that effect on people. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Damn! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Well, yeah, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to Leon. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. But avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that right, Leon? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me, so of course... it's different. Ah, there we go. I'm just gonna auto-save. Just to save it, just in case, you know. Right, because I've saved, like I said, or I played through Natsuki route, so I'm gonna go, Yuri! Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Why does that sound like a lot of people these days? That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You really apologise. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches his fist. What are you gonna do about it? Come on. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I'll spark you out. KO you. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant, or because she can't handle the pressure. I don't even feeling bad for her. Do I? Do I really? Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and then storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. You notice her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. No, I don't. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Are you sure about that? Am I 100% sure about that? Am I not just saying this because I have other motivations behind certain things? Nah. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Lynn. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun, no, what? Well, I'd say it was no, it wasn't. It was alright, well, no, it wasn't. Lil, how about you? Absolute dog shit. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn some things from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Well, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sora beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sora and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry, about what happened earlier, what do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Are you sure? You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Yeah, I do. I just want your opinion, that's all. Your opinion's irrelevant. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Leon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sari still hasn't caught the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Georgie on the I said Sir Georgie. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said the more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Right, anyway guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here now, for now. This is very different from, like, what I normally do. But I'll definitely be doing a full playthrough on this. Definitely. Just look at it, it's amazing. From this dopey, cute-ass anime. Which may turn into something more serious later. But we'll get into that later. So, I'll save it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!